Hi, I'm Bill Cullerton. I'm out at the Torstenson Center with Mike Polhamus and with the folks from Midwest Outdoors. The Torstenson Center is a beautiful piece of land in northern Illinois out by the Rockford area. We have 750 acres of hunting, fishing, camping, and conservation, all oriented for educational programs for kids. Today, as you can see, we have about 40 kids out here, and we have a fishing clinic going all day today. Wow, look at that. And what's your name?
Austin.
Austin, did you catch that fish?
Yeah, it's a bluegill.
It's a bluegill. Well, how do you know it's a bluegill?
Because I know it's a bluegill.
Yeah, you're a pretty smart guy, Ken. I think one of the things about a bluegill is that little dot there. You always can tell there, but that's a beautiful fish. Oh, jeez. Casey, that's a good cast. So, what are you fishing with today?
Corn.
Corn? Is that your favorite bait?
Yeah.
What other types of bait do you use?
Worms.
Worms? Well, those are pretty good baits. If you had a choice between worms and corn, what would you take?
Corn.
Corn. Okay. So what are you using today? What kind of reel?
I don't know.
Okay. You know what it is? It's a spin cast reel. That's what they call this. It's got the push button and the line comes out, but that's a spin cast. Nice looking reel though.
I'm using corn for my bait for bass, bluegill, and catfish.
Okay.
And then my hook to hook the fish, and then my sinker, so when it sinks I can reel it in.
Okay.
And then a bobber, so when the bobber goes down I know I have a fish on.
So do you wait for the bobber to go all the way under the water or just wait till they start to bite? What's your technique?
All the way under.
Yeah, all the way under. Okay, let them eat it, right?
Yeah.
There you go. What kind of reel you got?
A spin cast.
Spin cast, right? Awesome. You know your gear. Well, I was very impressed with Cooper's knowledge there that he knew he needed a hook, he needed a sinker, and he needed a bobber. He knew that he had to wait for that bobber to go all the way underwater before he set the hook and reeled the fish in. And he knew he had a spin cast reel, not a spinning or a bait cast or a fly reel. All that's really essential, and that's part of the work that we're doing out here at Torstenson of these youth programs of showing kids about the gear and equipment and how to use it.
So ladies, why did you enroll your kids into the camp this week?
Well, I enrolled my son because he just doesn't get enough. He's into sports, but he doesn't get enough outdoors experience, you know, like fishing and communing with nature, so that's why I did it.
Nice.
Something different.
I enrolled my boy and girl twins because they love to fish and they like to be outside, and I am not an outdoorsy type of person, so for them to go fishing in a group with other kids and they know Miss Hoffman is perfect.
So here at TYC, kids of all ages benefit from our hunting, fishing, camping programs year-round. In addition to our youth fishing programs, we also have a mile-long 3D archery range with 30 stations, which is nice to walk through the woods with the kids. You can teach them deer habitat, poison ivy, all different things, and it's a lot more fun than shooting at a paper target. So here at the Torstenson, we have roughly 3 miles of the Pecatonica River frontage. We use it for the fishing with the kids, catfish, crappie, smallmouth. We have future plans of setting up a canoe course where we can start at one end of the property and get out at the other. I think it'd be a great way to teach the kids how to navigate a river and learn about canoeing.
So the fishing camp that you're viewing today is supported by the Illinois Conservation Foundation out at our beautiful gem of a property, the Torstenson Center. The Illinois Conservation Foundation is a non-for-profit organization. We're directly aligned to the Department of Natural Resources with the state of Illinois, although we're not part of the state. We're totally separate, operated by a board of directors, and we raise our money independently. We keep our own bank account, we run our own programming, but yet we work directly and closely with our partners, which is the IDNR. Like I said, our gem is this property right here, and that's the Torstenson Center. It was donated by the Torstenson family to the Illinois Conservation Foundation. The legacy of the man who built this place, Bob Torstenson, Bob unfortunately passed away, but he loved to hunt and fish. And, you know, in his will, he wanted this property to go to an organization that would teach kids how to hunt, how to fish, how to conserve our natural environment, because he believed so much and he raised his kids doing this, and the values you learn in the outdoors. So when we do that, we follow Bob's legacy, and we to a T. Thanks for visiting us today out at the Torstenson Center. We hope you learned a few things. We're very proud of this location here. The Illinois Conservation Foundation has a website, so if you'd like to learn more about what we do and where we do it, go to the website. You can see the programs we have for hunting, fishing, camping, and conservation, all youth-oriented. We also operate throughout the state of Illinois, not just up in northern Illinois, but we have programs that run really throughout the state, so the website will tip you there. And I encourage you, no matter what state you're listening or viewing this from, to go to your state's website, your Department of Natural Resources. I'm sure there's programs like this in your state too. Please stay tuned to Midwest Outdoors.